Hello everybody, it's me and I'm here with my grandson Aaron. And Aaron he's been wanting so badly to talk about the Stanley Cup playoffs, and he had some thoughts on what might help the slowly sinking ship of the Toronto Maple Leafs maybe come next season. What were your thoughts on that, Aaron?
Well, you know what, everyone? The Leafs are good players. Each one of them that are on that team are very, very talented. Each one has the skill.
Mm-hmm.
Each one has the talent. Everyone has a skill on that team. I know it.
But
you know what? Instead of trading 24 players on one team, you gotta just trade. You just gotta trade maybe about one or two.
yeah.
And those two are Brian Burke and Ron Wilson. And there are many other GMs out there, especially in the Ontario Hockey League, the OHL. Like, think about that for a minute. OHL Hockey League. They have the Sarnia Sting, the London Knights, Guelph, anyone out there.
Yeah.
Even the Windsor Spitfires. That would be a good move. Make their general manager move up.
Oh, that's an idea. I never thought of that, bringing somebody up from the OHL.
Yeah.
And your thought, that's a good idea. And because it's not the players' fault all the time, because they are good players, like you say. They each have a talent of their own, but they need that backbone, something behind them to give them guidance, right? Am I right about that, that they need guidance, just like you do on your team?
They need to be guided.
Mm-hmm.
They work in practice, like, no doubt.
Yeah.
They work in practice. They are a very, very aggressive, good team. But you know what? They've won about 10 of their last 16. You could win about maybe like 3 more, 13 out of 16 games. That would be a pretty good road trip. Pretty good road trip. As of last night, the Leafs got shut out again. But you know what? Doesn't matter.
No, and they're about to play here in a few minutes.
Against the New York Rangers, who are trying to make the playoffs. And the Leafs are trying to play spoiler.
So what are your ideas as to who's going to wind up being maybe the last couple of teams there fighting for that Stanley Cup?
Well, first I want to start with the entry draft. Edmonton will probably get the first overall draft pick.
Oh.
But Toronto gave up their first round draft pick to Boston. And if Boston makes the playoffs, they'll get a first round draft pick because of Toronto getting Phil Kessel. So that's a little bit of a bummer for Leafs fans, because there's Tyler Seguin and Tyler Hall waiting just to be drafted.
Yeah.
2 OHL players ready to be picked.
Yeah.
There are many other picks besides those two, like Kadri and maybe Jordan Eberle of the WHL. I was also going to talk about the Western Conference first. Now, everyone's bummed out about Calgary against their loss last night. I was a little bummed, but you know what? Easy come, easy go. You know what? There was a time this season, and they were second, and they just dropped. They weren't winning hockey games. They just couldn't work. They just couldn't work as a hockey
But that
team.
happens to everybody, I think. You
everyone
kind of lose your edge once in a while, right?
Yeah, you lose.
Up and start again and
Try.
You know.
Try. And you know what? Even if they're eliminated, you still got another team in there.
That's right.
There's one other team. The Canucks. The mighty Canucks.
The mighty Canucks.
Now, I want to talk about them more than Calgary. Canucks are a good team. You know why? It's all their goalie. If it wasn't for him, ching.
Yeah, you think so? Yeah. It's all the goalie?
Yes, it's that Luongo guy. Whoever watches him, he's an absolutely good goalie.
Yeah.
For goalies, I'd suggest watching him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's a really good guy. I hope he gets to actually get in the Hockey Hall of Fame. He's so good.
Oh, that would be good, yeah.
Yes.
I think he should. Yeah.
So I hope I congratulate him.
Yeah, for sure.
For making the NHL.
Yeah.
Oh,
So any other thoughts now on anything?
I'm going to go for the Eastern Conference. Now, I know Vancouver's good, but I also have another two teams in there. Montreal is a very, very good team. I know some of you do not like the goalies,
Yeah.
but you know what? They can make changes.
Mm-hmm.
The trade deadline had a chance to trade Price, but no, they couldn't. They had no choice. They had no other choice because they didn't have any other backup goalies.
Mm-hmm.
Game's on.
So they're hoping that they can get another goalie.
And as you heard in the background, that's Aaron's grandfather, my husband, saying, "Game's on," which means, and it's just underway.
Now you look at San Jose, Chicago, and Vancouver.
Yeah.
Vancouver could possibly play Detroit or Nashville. Now I'm hoping Detroit can get the next couple points to pull ahead of Nashville this week.
Mm-hmm.
Because I want the Canucks to play a more defensive team, not an offensive team. Because Vancouver's more of an offensive team, I'd say. Even if they lost last night, Vancouver, they lost about 4-3 in a shootout. But you know what? That Matt Duchene kid, unbelievable. Unbelievable, that kid.
Now, so we're gonna still be rooting for Toronto that at least they can.
Oh wait, hold on.
Maybe.
The Rangers scored.
Oh dear, and they
And
have.
it was not even 30 seconds into the game.
No, but
Yeah,
there you
this
go.
is
Like
another-
Aaron said, now's the time that Toronto needs to have. They need something that's going to pick them up and say, you know, guys, you still got it. You can do it. You're all good players, like Aaron said, and all you need is a little better guidance, I think.
Yeah, they just need some guidance.
Yeah.
And you know what? I hope that the Leafs can hopefully make that Stanley Cup again in the future.
I think they will.
It's a hopeful. They still haven't won a cup for like 50 years.
I
And
know. And it would be so awesome to see.
it would be awesome to see, but
Yeah.
I really want to see the Olympics too. Everyone likes the Olympics, and everyone likes Crosby, right?
Mm.
Love gold medal. Canada wins gold medal. 3-2 in overtime.
Sid the Kid.
Everyone likes them.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah. So anyways, that's all there is for now from me and from my grandson Aaron.
I just want to say a couple of congrats.
Okay.
Congrats to Matt Duchene of the Brampton Battalion, Tyler Hall, Taylor Hall,
Mm-hmm.
Tyler Sagan, and Steven Stamkos, to be exact. Going for that Rocket Richard, 46 goals this season.
Yep.
Very good for the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Ooh.
And the whole town of Sarnia is watching Stamkos with that Lightning team. I hope he's having fun down there. So
I
hope he watches this.
He will.
Well, hopefully he will.
Okay, everybody, have a great night, and remember, keep your stick
On the ice.